My brethren, history will one day speak of our great victories and certainly speak about our defeats. Pictures in time that stand still for future generations to ponder. One day, perhaps, we shall know the true intentions of our adversaries. Now, what's today shrouded in the mystery of the unknown may one day be revealed to us and for future generations to speak on. The judgments men make tomorrow will be based on the conduct of our actions today, not just in the outcome of the battle, but the manner in which it was fought, and most surely in the resolve of the people. Now, it should be no surprise to us that accounts of our actions may be embellished by a few, but I'm confident that the true picture of the events of our day shall be written and talked about long after we enter the grave. What I ponder is, will people of the future only be interested in the mighty acts of our army and its valiant soldiers? Will they even care about the day-to-day struggles of the individual? Will they care about the mundane tasks accomplished, such as preparing a meal, sewing of the breeches, maintenance of the musket, the washing of the clothing, the tending to the needy? For these and more make up the works of the army. More importantly, make up the works of the people. So much of what we do in camp, my brothers, seems mundane. The hours go by waiting, passing of time, waiting for the order to be given. And yet, my brethren, I submit, it's the mundane things in life that are of the greatest importance. Listen to these powerful words from the scriptures. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Come, behold the works of the Lord, what desolations he hath made in the earth. He maketh wars to cease upon the end of the earth. He breaketh the bow, he cutteth the spear in sunder. He burneth the chariots in fire. Be still, he saith, and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I, he says, will be exalted among the earth. Lord of hosts is with us. God of Jacob is our refuge. My brethren, be still today. Be still. Being still might seem mundane to some, but with God, it is essential, my brethren. It is certainly essential. It's the spending of quality time with our God, listening to Him and learning from Him, allowing His presence to fill us with peace in our hearts and minds, with joy and true purpose, to refresh, my brethren, our bodies and our souls. The battles in life can certainly make us weary, whether they be battles fought with guns and swords or battles fought in the mind. If that be you, today, my brethren, listen to these words found in the book of Isaiah. Let them speak encouragement to your hearts. He says this, God, the words of Isaiah written down in the book of Isaiah. Hast thou not known, he says? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There's no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint. He them that have no might, he increase strength. Even the youth shall faint, be weary. Young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. It's the psalmist who writes this. Teach me thy way, O Lord. Lead me to plain path because of my enemies. Deliver me not unto the will of my enemies, but false witnesses have risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. I have fainted, lest I have believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait upon the Lord, he saith. Be of good courage. He shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. When we be still, my brethren, we wait upon the Lord. When you wait upon the Lord, he shall renew your strength. He shall strengthen thine heart. When the time has come, you shall march on the skipjack road and not faint. When the time has come, you shall run into battle and not grow weary. So be of good courage today, my brethren, and wait upon the Lord. The tasks of the day in camp might seem mundane, nothing certainly to write home about. But a day spent in the presence of the Lord, waiting on him, is a day well spent, my brethren. The psalmist says, for a day in your courts is better than 1,000 elsewhere. I would rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. While waiting upon the Lord, sometimes we are to be very still in our deeds, or perhaps still in our minds. We must at times be still. But we can also, my brethren, be preparing for the battles of life while waiting upon the Lord. The psalmist says, while waiting upon the Lord, teach me thy way, O Lord. Lead me in the plain path because of mine enemies. Deliver me not over unto the will of my enemies, for false witnesses have risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. The battles are coming, my brethren, and we must be ready for them. We must get the guns ready. We must prepare the food. We must mend the clothing. But most of all, we need God to teach us and show us the way. We need God to lead us in a plain path. Our enemies shall be ready, and so must we. We can prepare for battle all day long, but without the Lord's leading, we shall fight it in vain. Once again, the psalmist saith this, wait upon the Lord and keep his way. He shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. Wait upon the Lord, my brethren. Keep his way. He shall exalt thee to inherit the land. Psalmist writes this, blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord, people whom he has chosen for his inheritance. The Lord looketh from heaven. He beholdeth all the sons of men, the place of his habitation. He looketh upon all the inhabitants of the earth. He fashioned their hearts alike. He considers all their works. There is no king save by the multitude of a host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. A horse is vain for safety, neither shall he deliver any by his great strength. Behold, the eye of the Lord is on them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and keep them alive in famine. Our soul waiteth for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. Our hearts shall rejoice in him because we have trusted in his holy name. Let thy mercy, O Lord, he says, be upon us accordingly as we have hoped in thee. My brethren, here in camp, we do much more than sit and wait, taking care of seemingly mundane tasks of the day. Our minds wander aimlessly, not knowing what may come our way, or if our adversary should come against us. Nay, my brethren, that's not what we're doing in camp. Nay, our soul waiteth for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. Our hearts shall rejoice in him because we have trusted in his holy name. Let thy mercy, O Lord, be upon us, accordingly as we have hoped in thee. Amen.